Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I am feeling a good deal better today. A little bit less dizzy, woozy, and nauseous, and more, what I would consider normal. So before we get into today's run, let's go ahead and roll the old die to see where we stand on it, as far as the soundtrack is concerned. And looks like we're doing the jazz songs today. The random chants working exactly as intended. Smooth jazz. Alright, so I'm going to set up the run, but those of you who have been paying attention on my Discord know that I set up an interesting all-fire ranged build that I like to call Hot Potato. Now, I will actually go ahead and do that with this robe. I haven't run this robe in a while, so what the hell, why not? And the build this time is going to be Bouncing Blaze. Now, I had recommended either Magma Rush or Flare Rush. I'm going to use Magma Rush because I haven't used that in a while. Now, for here, I recommended Erupting Cannonade or Ignition Rush. I'm going to run Erupting Cannonade just because it's newer. And then for the signature, I had suggested that you use Exploding Fireball. Because they're also ranged, you could probably do Raging Inferno or Flame Cleaver. I'm going to run Exploding Fireball just because of the nice damage bonus it gets for being a strong single-hit blast. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab our coins. Now, another one of my viewers had also suggested that I do a run with the Death Sickle. I don't think this is going to be the run for it, but I will keep it in mind. I have done a run before, but when your numbers are almost at the 500 range of runs that you've done, it's going to be a little bit difficult to find. Also, because of the mono-elemental nature of the run, it looks like we're going to have a run that's ineffective, and then very effective. Alright, that was interesting. But I was kind of expecting that this run would be a little difficult. So, honestly, no harm, no foul there. Oh, sweet, an easy room. I love it when I get an easy room. Alright, so what are we looking for more than anything else? Well, on the Arcana side of things, what we're really looking for is the Bouncing Blaze upgrade. You know, like that one. I had also suggested that because this is a heavy keep-away build, that Firewall could be interesting. And lo and behold, Firewall is right there. So let's quick detour, see what kinds of relics we can find. There's a good chance that relics will be a little iffy. You know what? I am okay with that. Man, sure, I'm glad I found that dead end. That really makes the run so much better for having found that thing that actually does nothing and takes me nowhere. You have no idea. Honestly, there's nothing here that's really catching my attention, so we'll just get Firewall. This will, of course, be happening after... Hey, could you guys die already? Thank you. As said, this is probably going to be kind of a challenging one because... Oh, what do we have here? Oh, so much good stuff. Oh, am I really more interested in Crimson Clover or the handbag? I'm going to say Crimson Clover. Mostly because I have things that are well affected by both Crimson Clover and just straight damage ups. But if I get all of the Fire Arcana that I want, then I'll have the damage ups. Or rather, I'll have a good damage up. Critical hit chance is also just a really good improvement to my DPS. And Firewall is just a nice defensive buffer zone. Alright, so far so good. We only need 2 more Fire Arcana to activate the Ruby. And then it'll be like NBA Jam, we'll be on fire! Get out of here. God, I hate those guys so much. Oh, another dead end. Oh man, I'm just finding all of the best things. Now I know some charitable soul is going to tell me, well, Dark Sage, that's what Pathfinder's map is for. I agree, but I don't like running Pathfinder's map because that's fewer opportunities for me to get stronger. Oh, well, that was... Now, if I were trying to speed run a run, then yeah, you take the Pathfinder's map because that'll show you where the end is. But, well, I mean, there's no option there. We have to take that. Ooh, Dark Sage, you so crazy. I don't even like any of those. Okay, I thought you were all gone. How come you haven't even been touched? What the hell? Hey, just keep walking into that for a minute, guys. Appreciate you. Alright, let's quick find another combat room so I can use this. Oh, curses. I tried, guys, I really did. I love how they just keep walking into it. Just, don't. Dead. Alright. Oh, look at that! So many good options. I can't afford both of them, but ooh, they're both good. Ooh, which one? Ignition Drive or Tracer Barrage? You guys know me well enough to know that that was pretty much the top option for me. Felt so good. And we'll definitely grab that. Now let's double check to see if he got the Magician's Top Hat. He does not. But Signature Arcana can no longer be charged. I would not like that. Yeah, you know how it works. Sometimes you get the cool stuff, and sometimes you just face the chopping block. Or rather, you just don't get the cool stuff that you want. There we go. I mean, I'm gonna take it, but I'm gonna get rid of it as soon as possible. There's just no real reason for me to hold on to it. But until I get that 7th Fire Arcana, I might as well use it here. There we go. Hey, could you go away now? Thank you. Sweet. I mean, so far I'm having fun with this, but there are obvious issues, but it's not necessarily with the build itself, with the idea that I've not found very good relics. I mean, save for my little Sylvan friend, which I would argue that's not a relic, that's a companion. Because I am using the Venture Robe, I've got to play it a little bit more careful. Oh, yes, please, and thank you. There are things here that are okay, but I think the higher priority would be 7th Fire Arcana. Such as I'm usually very okay with taking the Equester Cap. Here we go. Shock Nova is doing okay for right now, but that 7th Fire Arcana is gonna come with a big stats increase, so we definitely need to prioritize that. Excuse me. God, I hate you. Seriously, the water archers are some of the worst. But just as a general, it's not even a rule of thumb, just in general, you want to be a little bit more evasive and defensive when using the Venture Robe. Because you're just inherently putting yourself at a bit of a disadvantage starting with less health. So you just gotta play it a little bit closer to the heart. Alright, it's no 7th Fire Arcana, but it's something. So, yeah, Glass Cannon is probably a horrible idea. Frankly, so is Tiny Crocodile Heart, but let's take it just to spice things up. And we'll grab that. I mean, okay, it's something. Alright, so kind of getting a little desperate for that 7th Fire Arcana, but hey, you do what you can, right? And as the whole point of this run is just to play an eternal game of keep away. That's right, Bird. Right, they've got the right idea. Alright. On the positive end, every enemy we defeat is more max HP. Shock Nova. So I don't talk about Shock Nova much. It's one of those Arcana that I view as being, okay. Like I don't have anything against Shock Nova per se. It's just, you know, it's one of those Arcana that's, you know, okay in a run. It's a good get off me option. Now, I don't usually talk about how well something is going to work for PvP, but let's just say not great, and leave it at that. Alright, so Burn Cycle or Ward of Flames. I'm actually kind of leaning toward Ward of Flames. And we are now the eponymous On Fire. And I might want that. I might also just want to say, And now you see why I took Wall of Fire. Because using it, I can create little defensive choke points that the enemies have to really struggle with me to get beyond. I can also do things like that. So, yeah, I would say Firewall is maybe a little underrated. Now, that might partially be on me, let's be fair. I definitely want that. But it's got some actually really interesting defensive uses. That and dropping it directly on top of an enemy and just watching them take constant burning, agonizing horror. I mean damage. You just watch them take constant fire damage. Yes. Yes. No. I didn't say horror. I'm not that sadomasochistic. Pain. Oops. What have I done? Now, you might be asking yourself, how come you're not dropping on that Ward of Fire right now? You know that creates an area of effect that makes your fire spell stronger, right? Perfectly aware of that. But I am also thinking that, as of right now, it's not the greatest of ideas. I'm trying to think, what would be better for my overall outputs? And I think I am going to wait to answer my own question. Until I know how much health I have to sacrifice to that. And even though I don't have a bad amount of health to sacrifice to it, I still think the Analytical Monocle would be better to add on top of the Crimson Clover. Yeah, how's this for cold feet? I believe that's what they call professional grade defense. Remember to use that next time you get into a fight with Freya. Just, oh, you're gonna barrage me with ice crystals? What am I gonna do? Fireball. Ow. Okay, I gotta get rid of you. Thought you could retreat? Uh-uh. No, you see, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. As a matter of fact, no, you didn't see that crazy firewall trap that I did for that guy. Okay, that hurt. That hurt quite a bit. Alright, more gold will possibly mean more fun things to pick up. And probably also some medical supplies after getting a feet beat down in that last room. Hello, what do you have? I'll grab that. Plus, remember, it all goes towards a better merchant's cart too, so... yeah. Hopefully you're understanding now why I wanted the fireball. We're going south now. Yes, just keep firing your arrows into my wall of flames. See how much good that does you. This is also hopefully a good advertisement for using the Wall of Fire spell in your next Dungeons and Dragons campaign. That. Eruptions now ignite foes. Okay, well I guess I didn't need the upgrade for that. Hey, Dark Sage, feeling dumb yet? Guys, I don't need making mistakes in Wizard of Legend to make me feel dumb. I feel dumb every day. Well, limited edition robe isn't great for this build, but it powers up the merchant's card, so I guess no complaints. Besides, I'm on fire right now. What do I have to complain about? I am literally a living entity of flame and torture. Stay in the fire! Guys, Darksage is scaring me. Don't worry, there's nothing to be afraid of. I just want to sear your flesh off. I mean... Hi, my name is Darksage. Yeah, in case if you ever want to know if one of your friends has murderous impulses, give them this build and see how they start talking when they're playing it. Alright, so this is probably a good time to grab a health potion. And I'm no longer suffering such a max HP crunch, but now I'm having a current HP crunch, and it's making me feel just a little on the vulnerable side. Yes, in case you ever wondered whether or not having a one-way gate between you and your opponents is a good thing, now you know. Sorry guys, I won't be holding the hot potato today. Alright, so... Oh. I am gonna grab that though because I almost never take Ward of Flames. I should maybe be using it. It'll probably be better against boss fights specifically than Wall of Fire. But then Wall of Fire is better against the enemies that I'm fighting. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, hello, sir. Now we've got a burning magician's outfit. Oh, man. This is quite the run so far, and I am enjoying every moment of it. Oh, what are you doing up there? Oh, you're supposed to be incinerated. It's nothing difficult. I just need you to burn. You know, for science. I need you to burn for science, so I can, you know, calculate the exact temperature at which your flesh bubbles and falls off of your bones. Oh, that was painful. Alright, so let's see. No, I think the only thing I want here is a health potion. How am I doing? Actually... There we go. See, you will be my science experiment whether you want to be or not. It's just a fact. It is a fact that you cannot avoid and you cannot ignore. Especially since you're all weekend to my primary elements. Owie. And now he's probably going to do that. Yes, I called it. See, isn't this a lovely build, just being able to throw things at people from a distance and then kite them into walls of agony and suffering? I mean, defensive buffer zone, like Russia. Dark Sage, what are you talking about? I have no idea. By the way, I'd like to point out that this is like Russia during World War I that I'm talking about. Current day Russia doesn't seem to understand a damn thing about people's boundaries or, you know, not wanting to get their homes bombed out for no reason. Oh, I made it stupid. Alright, any last thing that could help me out here? I think I'm good. And no, I don't even need that because I'm about to pick up healing crystals here. Now, someone did also mention that they'd like to see me do a third phase Sura fight again. I'm a little unsure about that, but mostly because that fight is really like unnecessarily difficult. But I've done it once, and did so even without the armor cheese, so there's nothing saying I can't do it again. I just, would kind of prefer something else. Owie. And victory is ours. And that is the hot potato build. Now, I got super lucky in finding an enhanced firewall almost right off the bat. But, I mean, by all means, let me know what other things you guys think would work well for a build like this. Like I said, I feel like I got super lucky, and Cecil agrees. He thinks I got super lucky, but I mean, he's just happy to be getting attention, and he'll get all the attention in the world as soon as I'm done here. But, thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate your continued support. If you could, drop me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. I do play more than just Wizard of Legend, but it is also the game that kind of got me the most attention and continues to. So that was my arm. There was the arm of my chair, by the way. I was just adjusting it. But yeah, this game continues to get me the most attention, so I continue to play it a lot, but there are definitely other things I've been looking to try out. I know Vampire Survivors has been getting a lot of attention. I'm interested in that. I'm going to continue playing Monster Hunter now that I have a few interesting heavy bowgun builds that I want to try out. So we're looking to get pretty varied up in here, but I'm rambling at this point. So again, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate your continued support. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you